Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday. I am so excited to show you our caterpillars. But look, they're not caterpillars anymore. They are pupas. Remember, a pupa is when the caterpillar goes up into its chrysalis and starts transforming into a butterfly. So all of our caterpillars have formed their chrysalises. And sadly, one of our caterpillars didn't quite make its chrysalis and it dried up and he passed away, but we still have 9 healthy chrysalises, so hopefully we'll get 9 butterflies. As you can see in this jar, there they are hanging. There you can see, especially in that one closest to the camera, how its silk is holding it up on the top of the lid. So I'll spin it around so you can see it. One of the chrysalises you can see right there in the video fell to the ground. And so what I'll do, and not today, but tomorrow, I'm going to carefully take off the lid and I'm going to put them in a big net. So when they come out of their chrysalises, as butterflies, they'll be able to fly around. So what I'm going to do with the ones that fell on the ground is I'm going to scoop it up very, very gently, and I'm going to set it in the bottom of the net. And hopefully it'll be okay. So fingers crossed. Next week at this time, we may have butterflies. So that is super exciting. So in this jar, we see 1, 2, 3, and then there's actually 2 on the ground in this jar. Do you guys see, especially in this one right here, how you see the chrysalis, and then do you see that black thing that's hanging off of it? That black thing that's hanging off of it is actually the skin that the caterpillar sheds right before it makes its chrysalis. And so sometimes that black blob that's attached to the chrysalis will fall to the ground, and sometimes it'll actually attach to the chrysalis. So that's what you see there. At first, I was like, oh my goodness, none of our chrysalis is formed, and the caterpillar's heads are sticking out. But I did a little bit of reading and found out that it's actually their dead skin, or the skin that they molted off, kind of like we talked about earlier. So there's our one jar of caterpillars. And here is our next jar. This jar has 4 hanging up, and then you can actually really see the one that's on the ground there, so that's pretty cool. So again, I'll have to scoop it up with a spoon and lay it on a paper towel in the bottom of our net. But it looks pretty much the same. If you look closely, you can see our poor little caterpillar that didn't form its chrysalis, and it kind of dried up and died. So that's, again, pretty sad, but that's okay. That's kind of life. So we will continue watching them, and we will hopefully have butterflies in a week. So what we learned today is that our caterpillars are in the pupa stage. They have formed their chrysalises, and so right now their chrysalises are kind of soft, and so that's why I'm waiting till tomorrow to move them to their net, because we want those chrysalises to be nice and hard. And so there probably won't be a lot of excitement with our jars. I'll give you another short video tomorrow once they're in their net, but starting next week we'll be able to start seeing the chrysalises shake, and that means that that butterfly is getting ready to come out, and it's coming out of the pupa stage and into the butterfly stage. So that is super exciting. So your job right now is to get your dry erase board and marker, or a piece of paper and a pencil, and you need to write 1 sentence of something that you noticed with our caterpillars, or something that you learned, or something that you're curious about, something that you want to know about our caterpillars. So your job is to write me a sentence about something you observed, something you learned, or something you want to know. Make sure you start that sentence with an uppercase letter, and make sure you use a period or a question mark depending on the type of sentence you write. I will send you another video tomorrow of our sweet little caterpillars. Bye bye, friends.